Okay, so my next question won't be in regards to a financial product. However, I will refer to when you do sell financial products, you have to outline all the rewards and all the risks. Now, we've had a number of doctors over the last 2 years come out and say the vaccines are safe and effective, but they've never outlined all the risks. And I just want to highlight the actual findings of the Pfizer trial.
Sorry, Senator Rennick. Yeah, Senator McKim.
Yeah.
Thank you, Senator Rennick.
44,000 participants, 22,000 each in the placebo group and in the vaccine group. In those groups, 1,790 people were pulled out of the vaccine group and 1,584 were pulled out of the placebo group. One of the people pulled out of the vaccine group was a young lady by the name of Maddie De Garay, who was a 12-year-old, who ended up having to be fed through a tube and sit in a wheelchair. Given that Pfizer pulled her out of the trial, why is it that this information has been withheld or not made, more emphasis hasn't been put on the risks as well as the benefits in regards to the vaccine and its safety and effectiveness in regard? I know government, public health safety is one thing, but I'm talking specifically here about the media and, unprofessional medical people that, were selling the vaccine, as well as the doctors, including the AMA. Why weren't they made to actually outline the risks as well?
So those would be regulatory matters that would sit in the purview of either the Therapeutic Goods Administration or if there is a problem in media reporting, with the ACMA, not with the ACCC.
I'm glad you said that, because I did ask ACMA earlier in the week and they came in to see you. Told me to come and see you. So that's why I'm here now.
It's a commonly used estimates tactic, I think.
Yes, I'm getting used to that, unfortunately, Senator Gallagher.
I think, I don't know whether there's further information we can provide later this evening or today in Health. The Health Committee's witnesses are appearing there again, but I'm not sure it falls within the responsibilities of the ACCC. And my recollection is at the point that you accept a vaccine or take the vaccine, you do get information about the risks associated or the potential risks and side effects associated with it, that the immunisers are required to give you ahead of time.
You're correct in what you say. They are supposed to, but the feedback I'm getting is that a lot of people aren't being told what the risks are. And when you're mandated to take it, you sort of don't really, regardless of the risks, if you choose you don't want the risks. I mean, my son's allergic to penicillin, for example. You know what I mean? And that's a widely accepted drug, a safe drug, but for some people it's not safe. But anyway, that's outside your... My issue is in regards to the advertising and the fact that, it's one thing of the regulatory body, but when you've got, as someone that's highly qualified in finance, I still can't sell financial products because I'm not a financial planner. We see unprofessional medical staff, have no training in medicine, selling the vaccines are safe and effective, and that was going right across the media. Plenty of people were selling it, and I just failed to see why they were allowed to, put themselves in a position where they were giving advice when they had no authority or expertise to do so.
Senator Rennick,
5 minutes?
Yeah, well, no. Is there a question? And yes, it would be your last question within the block. Yeah,
well I guess who do I go to about what I consider the false and misleading advertising that hasn't highlighted the risks? Because ACMA told me to come and see ACCC, now you're telling me to see ACMA.
I would think the next best place is to come back to the Health Committee and talk to them through the TGA in particular.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott.
Authorised G. Rennick, LNP Chermside.